Hello, everybody. No, you go.
No, that's fine. Who's going to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. You go first.
Well, today we have our Spike and Ali's mediocre adventure. It could turn out to be excellent and maybe good.
If there's food involved, it's not going to be mediocre. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. We're going to try to get a buffet on a Indian restaurant. It's going to be fantastic. I usually don't like buffets because,
you're not setting a good example.
Yeah, and you just try to get your money back. You're trying to just squeeze it down. The last chicken leg, the last morsel of food that you can get in between your stomach, and a little space in there.
Right.
So we'll just eat. We'll be miserable, but that's okay. We don't have anything else to do, so that's what we will do. So, what's the plan for tomorrow?
The plan for tomorrow is we're going to have another couple of guests. We're going to record another couple of shows, and it's going to be fantastic.
You have anything prepared? I was thinking about maybe a couple of songs that we can practice on.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe The Englishman, for He Is the Englishman. I think it's HMS Pinafore.
Okay, we can do that one.
We can do that. I was thinking that maybe you and I can sing it. Because Erica is going to be very good. She is being a director, producer, and an actor on the Buchanan Community Theater. So she's going to do a fantastic job. And I think you and I can sing, and then we can have the crowd, our audiences, just get in there and sing with us.
Okay.
So do you know the wordings to this song? We can just practice it a little bit.
No, I don't know. You're going to have to teach me from scratch.
So we'll do that. I thought you said you knew about it.
No.
For he's an Englishman. Okay, let me try that.
Okay.
Let's see. For he is an Englishman. For he himself has said it, and it's greatly to his credit. For he is an Englishman. For he is an Englishman. For he might have been a Russian, or a French, or Turk, or Prussian, and he means an Englishman. I think I got it wrong.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, let's try it again.
Okay.
Or perhaps I tell I am, or perhaps I tell I am. For despite all those temptations to belong to other nations, he remains an Englishman.
Harmony.
He remains an Englishman.
Da-da-bum.
You like it?
That was good. Yeah, very good.
I got with perhaps I tell I am. I got a little lost there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was very operatic.
Yeah. Does it bother you? I mean, talking about it as a Scotsman, talking about Englishman.
No, because I'm going to interrupt with "We're no war to bide a war."
So
that one we're really going to have to teach everybody.
Yeah.
Phonetic words on the blackboard.
We're going to have to learn some of that too.
Yes.
And but I thought this would be nice because one of my friends, Lee Barbo, she said that I have to audition with something operatic.
Okay.
So I thought this would be okay. You think it's okay?
I think it's good, yes.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm thinking about auditioning for Mamma Mia. Yeah, I was thinking about one of the dads. But I think the mystery is lost there because that blonde lady, me being the dad, I think that would be obvious. There'll be a DNA testing not needed.
Who's going to play Maury Povich on that show?
Yeah. He is not the father. We don't even need a DNA test. So, but I think the mystery would be lost there.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's okay. I do have a kind of Daria. I think I still need to do a little DNA testing on that account too. So, yeah, he's kind of on the white side.
I see.
So another thing I was thinking is I have some bad words that I was thinking that can I just use something alternate for that? And I wanted to ask you if it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so if I have to say excrement,
Right.
I can say schmutz.
Ah, okay, that would be all right.
Is that okay?
I think so.
Okay, and if I have to say the four-letter word, can I say focaccia bread?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Is that okay?
That's okay. That's a type of bread.
Because we don't want
Right.
to use any bad words or anything.
No.
But I think we can just use that
Right.
and see. So I was just wondering if we can try that. I think these are the only two words I might need to use it.
Okay.
So schmutz and focaccia bread.
Right.
Focaccia bread. I mean, how do you say that? Is it focaccia bread? Focaccia bread.
I think that's what the way that it is.
You're supposed to go get it out of your throat.
That's right. Yeah. Like you're Belgian.
Yeah, we can do that. So I'm going to try to avoid saying focaccia bread tomorrow because there's a lady present. But tomorrow we also have Rick Edwards,
Right.
and I might choose some focaccia bread over there.
That would be nice. Right.
Yeah, it sounds more like Donald Duck than anything. You know, I can do some impressions too.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I can do like Mickey Mouse.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Hello.
That's good.
You want to be my friend? You like that?
Very good.
Yeah. Now, I heard you can do Sean Connery. You guys are heating me. This is too hot in here. Can I have some cold in there, please? Yeah, our crowd is not managing things very well. So, can you do Sean Connery? Give us a Sean Connery, would you?
Yes, I can do a little bit of Sean Connery, but it's not terribly good.
But that's not too bad.
Well, it's all right.
Hello, buddy. You gotta go a little nasal on that, and mine.
You know who I can do a little bit of?
Yeah.
This is like my main impression that I can do.
Yeah.
Rush Limbaugh.
Rush Limbaugh. Do Rush
I can
Limbaugh.
do Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Here's Rush Limbaugh. Good afternoon, my friends. It is I, your Rush Limbaugh, the Excrement and Broadcasting Network.
Oh, that's very nice.
All right.
Yeah, this is. You said
Excrement and Broadcasting
Yeah.
Network.
Why didn't you use schmutz?
I should have.
Yeah. So can we use excrement and schmutz?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was going to use this thing that people should go out and maybe have coffee with their friends, go out there, meet your neighbors. Just because their dog took a schmutz in your backyard, it doesn't mean that you can't be friends. Just go out there and say hello. I'm your neighbor. I would like to take you out for coffee. Just make sure it's not like odd hours, like 2 a.m. in the morning, because that would cause some problems. They might call the police, and just don't insist on it. If they say, I don't want to go for coffee, just don't follow them to their work or anything. That might be somewhat of a, what do you call it?
Unacceptable.
Yeah, unacceptable.
Right. Rude, you could say.
Yeah, and maybe the police might say you are stalking them.
Possibly.
Stalking would come into it.
Uh-huh.
So, now, you've been to Scotland just recently?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, if some of our friends would like to go to Scotland, what would you like to suggest they do over there? Other than eating haggis?
Other than eating haggis, well, the list's got terribly short now if you can cross eating haggis off it. Go to Edinburgh, see Edinburgh Castle.
Okay.
Go to Glasgow. And when you go to Glasgow, don't forget to look up, because Glasgow has this wonderful Gothic architecture everywhere.
Right.
But not a lot of people see it because it's all on the top of these tall buildings.
Right.
So you're walking around, make sure you're not bumping into anybody, but look up and you can see all the Gothic stuff that's on top of the buildings, and it's wonderful.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's an amazing
That's
city.
awesome. So I eat haggis and go over there.
Yeah.
So, you know, the Duke of Edinburgh is, I think, Prince Philip's.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had that useless information in my head.
Yeah.
So
Now, if you want to
how
pronounce
old is
his
he?
name,
Like 100?
oh, something like that. Yeah. If you want to pronounce his name correctly, it's actually the Chuki Embra.
Chuki Embra?
Chuki Embra. That's how you say it properly.
Now, how come it's spelled as Edinburgh,
Right.
but you say Edinburgh?
I have no idea. Just to confuse people. I mean, it's like Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And then there's also Missouri or Missouri.
Right.
It is the A in there.
I have no idea. I've never understood that one myself.
Or Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, that's right, yeah.
Who uses Cincinnati? I heard somebody say that, Cincinnati. I didn't see any A in there.
It's not there.
That's odd. You been to Cincinnati ever?
I've never been to Cincinnati. But I would love to go. Never been to Chicago.
I actually went to Northwestern in Chicago. It's a nice place to go to. Maybe we should have an adventure. We go to Chicago and take our viewers over there, show them other things. You know,
Right.
these are the things to do in Chicago.
Let's wait till winter's over and done with first.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. It gets a little cold. It's very, very cold. One time I was in Chicago. I was a fellow. So what ended up happening is it was cold, and they said, well, the wind chill, it was like minus 80. So I had just gotten out of the shower. Well, it was warm. I came down. The building was warm.
Right.
And the lady said, I don't think you should go outside. And I said, I'm perfectly warm. I went out there. And I felt great. I had just taken a hot shower. I went out there.
Right. Feels brisk.
Yeah. It felt a little brisk. But I was like, these people are just namby-pambies. So I went out there. I walked about 4 steps. And I said, oh, schmutz. I could have given myself a haircut. It was wet, and it had gone totally solid.
Oh my goodness.
So I could have broken it. Pop. I've given myself a haircut. So after saying schmutz, I ran and got
Bet
back.
it was more
in
than
there.
schmutz too.
Yeah. I was going to the local pharmacy. I can't name a pharmacy, can I?
I don't see why not.
Okay, Walgreens Pharmacy.
Okay.
In those days, my food used to be cashew nuts. Now I can't eat cashew nuts anymore.
Oh, why is
I
that?
ate so many of those that I just that was it. All studying, eating cashew nuts. That was all it is. that was it. That was it. So you don't get any time off. How did you get the time off today?
Well, we have rotating days off at the weekend. Me and the other guys who work in the programming department.
Yeah.
And then the day off just rotates around us. So it'll be somebody else next week and I'll be working, and then it'll be someone else the next week and I'll be working, and then it'll be my turn again.
Well, I hope you have a good day today and you're able to relax, because we've been very busy. I mean, actually we had 2 shows. I got great response about Mayor Macaulay's show.
Great.
I think he's a great guy.
He's a very good guy. I enjoy him immensely.
I actually think that a lot of people running in the city for the state, except for a few exceptions. You know, there's always a few exceptions. They are great people. We'll be very lucky to have these people in our government. And Mayor Macaulay came out to be a very genuine guy. His singing was very good. And I love the one with Ellison.
Oh, yes.
And that just shows you how you can have a misunderstanding and you're angry at somebody on Facebook, and then you're just getting along.
Right.
You are just friends. I would say she's one of my closest friends now.
Great.
And the more people we meet, I think the more friends we will make.
I think so.
And people are realizing, I actually had private messages from a lot of folks, both slightly on the right, slightly on the left, or a little bit further.
Right.
But they all said this whole thing is fantastic. Now, there are going to be some people who are going to be negative about it.
Right.
That's okay.
Sure.
That's perfectly okay.
They can be
We
negative.
really don't care. We are having fun, and some of our guests are having fun, so what do we care?
Right.
There's always negative people out there.
Sure.
We extend our hands. If you'd like to, come and have coffee with us. Maybe we'll try to turn your negativity into positivity, and that'll work out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's going to work tremendously. And, people who are going to hate on it, that's all right. Because, if that's all they've got in their lives, then it's not our problem.
Exactly. We are having so much fun. We always wanted to get together and do things.
Yeah.
We were thinking about it for at least a decade here.
At least.
And now we've got to do this stuff. We were now even thinking about making a documentary, doing other things. So this is not going to end. And I think people will enjoy this.
I think they're already enjoying it. And it's only going to get better.
Better and better. Now, the destination now today is the Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite?
I'm a big fan of Pakora.
pakora.
Yeah, I like pakora. I don't know if I'll have pakora, but
They're a
that's
little gassy though.
yeah, that's half the fun.
Yeah, but is it possible that we might be indisposed tomorrow because of excessive pakora side effects?
That's a distinct possibility.
Now, in England,
Yeah.
I don't know about Scotland. In England, curry is the #1 food.
Oh, it's huge.
Yes. So is Scotland also up there, or
Let me tell you how popular curry is in Scotland.
okay?
They make haggis pakora.
They do.
They make haggis pakora, and it's wonderful.
Now this is the beauty of diversity, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And everybody brings different kind of food. You enjoy it. You get along with people. I think that's part of the whole thing, isn't it? And but Canada is getting a little bit more diverse. I don't think the Indian food kind of diverse, but we do have a Mexican restaurant, Chinese restaurant, Italian restaurant, coffee,
Uh-huh.
and what else we got?
Craft beer.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
What is there any other ethnic foods out there? American food, obviously.
Right.
So I think that
I think if someone were to open up a fish and chip shop, that would be wonderful.
that'll be awesome and great for my business.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fried fish and chips.
Yes.
A lot of heart attacks and high cholesterol.
Right.
I'll be in business. And I had a few friends. Every time they would go to England, they would have fish and chips. They wanted to save a little money. I guess it's easily available and it's not very expensive.
Right.
And I had 2 or 3 friends went there and they came back and they had to have stents put in.
Angioplasty, yeah.
They had to put stents in there because it's kind of
Not the healthiest food in the world.
not the healthiest food out there.
No.
Yeah.
But nice. Especially deep fried haggis.
Well, one of these days, if they would get fish and chips with a side of curry, I think that'll work out very
Well, you can have curry and chips.
Really?
Yeah. You have your regular chips and they make this curry sauce that they
Wow.
put on top of the chips. It is divine.
I want to go to England and Scotland. Or should I say, Great Britain.
There you go.
Yeah, well, what's great about it now?
Not much anymore.
I mean, it
After
had-
Brexit, not much.
Yeah, but before, it had control of most of the world, and maybe some of your ancestors control some of my ancestors. but that's okay.
Right.
But we'll forgive and forget. That's okay.
Well, the map's not pink anymore.
Yes. So it's not great anymore. It's a little bit of an island here and there.
It's kind of like, Britain. No,
Yeah, not very great.
not great. It's just, Britain.
Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the economy doing now after Brexit?
Everything is
it good?
tanking.
Really?
Yeah, the pound is just lost in the mists, and people are getting laid off because companies are moving back to Europe, into continental Europe.
Is it was Brexit because of extreme nationalism?
I think that's a lot to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, because people were upset because other folks were coming in, getting the jobs, and they were upset that they were losing jobs and things like that. But in the end, I think the economy will suffer tremendously,
Yeah, I think so.
and it's happening.
People were upset about people coming in and taking jobs, like you say, foreigners coming in and all that kind of thing, and they forget that even though there's people coming in and taking jobs, there's people that are in highly specialised positions. It's not some guy who's coming in and taking your job, sweeping the floor.
I think that's some of the concerns they have in the United States too, about some of the people coming in and they're taking the jobs.
Right.
For the record, I didn't take anybody's job, and I came over here. They actually advertised it. Nobody else wanted the job.
Right.
So they said, okay, you can take this job. I first took the job in Blacksville, West Virginia. I worked there for 2 years. So you have to advertise, and the labor department says, okay, you can't find anybody else, so this guy will do.
Right.
So did they have to do that to you too?
No, they just said, yeah, you'll do.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. I wish I could do
We
that.
need someone to do odd jobs around the radio station. You'll do. Come here. Fine. Got a
Yeah.
work permit? Fine. All
But
right.
they had to sponsor you.
I was on a K1 visa.
K1
That's the fiance visa.
Fiance visa.
Yeah.
Nicely done, sir.
You see?
Nicely done. So the missus got you here.
That's right.
We are lucky that you are here.
Well, let's not go crazy.
Not that crazy. Okay, little bit. We are a little bit happy that you are here.
Okay, that works.
That'll work. But we do have to go, and I think we should take this on the road.
Right.
And maybe go to England, maybe go to some other places.
Yeah.
And meet other people, other cultures, and bring them back to Buchanan.
Good
What
idea.
do you think about that?
Exactly.
I think that would be fantastic. Maybe we could start some other states, and we can go to our neighbor Canada, and then we can go to maybe take a flight somewhere. I mean, we can do that. I was always thinking about doing a show from Niagara Falls.
Right.
I mean, that would be nice.
Niagara Falls is gorgeous. Well, I grew up.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. So, what have you been watching on TV lately?
I watch a lot of weird stuff.
Okay, let's see. Weird stuff. Is it like nasty stuff?
Not quite. But that's after I come home from work. I've been watching a TV show called Advertising Scotland.
Okay.
And it was about the TV commercials that were made to advertise Scottish products to Scottish people.
Wow.
And it was interesting. There was a lot of people in kilts, of course, because that stuff was getting sent off to other countries. And
one time my son was big into Scotland, and so he got these bagpipes.
right,
Growing up, I was in a band.
all right,
Yeah, so they asked me if I would like to take up bagpipes because, with the British influence, because it was a British colony, so there's bagpipes and kilts were a big thing. So I unfortunately wore kilts, and it was awful. But I did wear underwear. Yeah, I didn't go commando. So where does the term commando come from?
I don't know.
It could be the commandos don't want to chafe or anything down
Could
there.
be, yeah.
It could be. But
Makes
anyway,
sense.
so I did have appropriate attire.
Gotcha.
So, but the thing is, it's difficult. So I did play the bagpipes. You put it underneath your. Yeah, you gotta squeeze it, and you gotta have to have a lot of hot air. And fortunately, I did have some, as you can see.
Right.
So, but.
We're here, we made it to the Indian restaurant, and I cannot wait to get my hands on some bhaji and naan bread, which sounds like a fantastic name for a heavy metal group. Am I right?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Bhaji and naan bread on tour in Pittsburgh.
We could start that. We are diversifying so much that I think veggie and naan bread would be our new group.
Yes, I think so.
We have songs all picked out. We will also be releasing a CD for all the songs that we have done on the show.
Right, the soundtrack album.
The soundtrack album.
Yep.
Not, but it sounded good. So we are going to be going to this buffet. Like I said, it's going to be hard on us. We're going to be packing it in. It's just the idea that you can give $10 and eat as much as you want. We're going to kill ourselves doing this. So we want you to enjoy it. Now, because of some reasons, we can't take pictures or video in there, but we'll get you some pictures of some of the good food. You can enjoy it with us, and Spike will too. When was the last time you had Indian food?
Oh, 6 months ago, more probably.
6 months ago?
Yeah, when I was back in Scotland. I had to go back to Scotland for Indian food.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah, for Indian food, at the most 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah. If you have 6 months, that means that there is a problem.
Yes.
Do you feel left out?
I do feel left out, and apart from anything else, I just feel hungry.
I do too. So let's get in there.
Join us as we go in and annihilate the buffet and get banned.
Whatever. Okay, I just came out of the buffet. I can't even talk. I ate so much. I have tikka masala toxicity. I don't think I can. I'm dying here. I don't think I can speak anymore. Out.